Hey, this is my third vlog, but it's also a special vlog because I was tagged by Bella DeLallo over at To Say Nothing of Reality for the Liebster Blog Award. So this is my third nomination, but I always enjoy getting it. And I said in my pilot vlog that I would always like to do at least one tag in vlog form. So what better to do than the Liebster Blog Award? Of course, like with all awards, you have to list 11 facts about yourself. So I've done this so many times that I feel like I've run out of facts, but I managed to dig up a few, so I'll go through them. My first fact is I love Paris, and I would love to go to Paris one day, especially get my picture taken outside the Eiffel Tower. That's kind of a dream of mine. My second one is I want a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, or if it Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, one of those, but look them up online. They're absolutely adorable. They look like little Cocker Spaniels, only slightly smaller, but their bodies are longer as well. They're so cute, and they got these really big eyes, and yeah, they're adorable. Yeah, I like cute things. My third one is I'm a terrible driver. I have had 3 car accidents. One was, the first one, I crashed my family's minivan. The second one, I drove my car into a ditch. I couldn't see anything. And the last one was I hit the back of my car, ran into a dumpster right outside of our Sweet Frog. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But those are the 3 accidents I've been in, and I've also gotten into trouble with the law several times due to my accidents. And it's not a good thing. Believe me, it's not a good thing to wait in court all day. Avoid that at all costs. My next fact number 4, my favorite movie right now is The Maze Runner. I really enjoy it. Of course, it spurred me to want to read the books, but the books are not in our library right now. They're all checked out. But the movie I really enjoyed. My family had gotten it off of Netflix, and I kind of came in and out watching the movie until I finally sat down and saw the last 20-25 minutes of it, and I could not move from my seat. It was so good. So I went out to Walmart and I bought it. I was actually getting kind of nervous because when I was at the Walmart I couldn't find it anymore, so I really had to dig, and I finally found the last one. So I was happy and added that to my movie collection. My favorite character is Newt. I think he's everyone's favorite character, but he's just one of those characters I think was written to be liked by people. I really enjoy it. And I was very surprised when I found out the actor who played him, Thomas Brodie Sangster, is only 6 months older than me. It's crazy. Oh, but I don't feel guilty about liking him, at least. I don't feel like I'm liking a younger guy. The next one is I love vintage pictures, especially Edwardian era. The Downton Abbey time. I love the black and white portraits or the tinted portraits. My friend Celeste has gotten me several pictures for birthdays and Christmases, the postcards, and then this last Christmas she got me this beautiful framed portrait, probably taken between 1915 1916, that I have hanging in my wall. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And on my Pinterest board, I have a board dedicated to all vintage pictures. It's a love of mine. I just want to decorate my whole room with vintage photographs. Next one is, I still have a CD collection. It's nostalgia. That's all it is. I can't get rid of them. I've only been to 2 concerts in my life. The first one was Zoe Girl, which I was 11 maybe. And they were a Christian girl band. They were really popular. I didn't really listen to them that much. So I went to that concert with my youth group. And the next one was several years ago. We went to our Virginia's amusement park. One of them, one of many, but probably its most popular, Busch Gardens, which is a great place. I go there about every other year, and they have a concert series called Glory at the Gardens, which is Christian musical artists coming in to the gardens and playing there for free, so everyone can get in. And I went and I loved it. It was packed and it was a great night. If I never went to another concert again, that would be fine. I got to see Chris Tomlin in concert, and It was an exciting night. I loved it. I have a vintage Elsie Dinsmore book collection. My sister got me last year. This is the first one right here. And the copyright is, checking, 1868. I don't know if that was the year the books were published. That's the only copyright in there. So, I mean, it's probably worth a lot. And I was flipping through the first one and I realized, you know what? The updated one is not too different from the original one. So, you know, I don't think they took that many liberties with the stories as I thought they had. But I have five of the original Elsie Dinsmore books. It's a great collection. I would very carefully start reading them. Next one is, I'm terrified of possums. I'll take a spider over a possum any day. They are ugly, nasty creatures, and they carry more diseases than raccoons, and they're just terrible, awful creatures. I don't see the need for them. Number 10 is, I love flowers. My room is decorated with, they're fake, but you know, fake flowers. My mom uses these kinds in her photo shoots for her soap, and then she gives them to me, and I put them like in vases or decorated buckets, and I have them all over my room. And it's just, I've always loved flowers ever since I was a little girl. Number 10, this is another love I've gotten into, is the whole owl craze. Everything is owls, and I got this at a craft show last Christmas. Her name is Sammy. She's named after Sam Winchester. I don't know why I called her that. I guess because I had Supernatural on my mind all day. So she's named after Sam Winchester. I call her Sammy. And she's cute and I love her. I saw her and I was like, oh, I had to buy that. I don't care if it's a kid's toy. So she sits on top of my my night shelf back there. So those are my 11 facts. And now I will get to Bella's questions. Question number 1, do you like mint? Yes, I do. I like mint very, very much. My first EOS lip balm was mint, and it was because of that one that I started my collection. I got like 10 or 11 in one bowl, but I do like mint very much. Have you ever been on a motorboat? I have, for tubing during the summertime. It was very enjoyable. I really liked it. Well, the tubing and the motorboat. But yes, I have been on a motorboat. Do you like cinnamon in your cocoa? No. Cinnamon and cocoa are two things that should not be mixed. I'll have mint in my cocoa, but not cinnamon. Case closed. Have you seen The Court Jester? No, I haven't. I've never heard of it before, but I'll look into it. Do you write? Yeah, of course. What do you think? I have a blog? Of course I write. Firefox, Chrome, or the Big E? I'm assuming the Big E is Internet Explorer, and to answer your question, Chrome. I originally got Chrome because I wanted to get rid of all of the ads that we had on Mozilla Firefox, and now the ads are showing up on Chrome, so I don't know what's going on there. Do you read comic books? No, not really. My older brother and my older sister, they both read comic books. They really loved them, but I was never really part of that. I like words, and you know, I think pictures are cool to look at, but I just enjoy words and kind of coming up with other visions in my mind. Do you like ice skating? I've only been ice skating once, but it was fun, but it's definitely something you got to do more than once. It's definitely you got to work on over time. But I did like it. Do you like strawberries and scones? I like strawberries, but I'm very picky about my scones because they kind of tend to come off as too hard, which is how they're supposed to be made. But in general, yes, I will eat them. You put them in front of me, I'll eat them. Fantasy or action adventure? That's not a fair question. I love fantasy and I love action adventure, but the thing about action adventure is that it can be used in so many genres. You can have fantasy like Harry Potter and put action adventure in it, and then you can have fantasy like Star Trek and still have action adventure. No, science fiction like Star Trek and put action adventure in there. But really, if I were to say it, probably fantasy. My last question is, movies or TV shows? TV shows, definitely, because you can really kind of invest in the characters and grow up with them, and I like seeing character development. That's always cool. But I do love movies too. Movies are fun to just kind of sit in front of and just enjoy and everything. But really, the two of them, I prefer television shows. So those are all of her questions. They were great. I loved them. Now I'm supposed to tag 15 other people, but I really don't know a lot of the people that follow me and that I actually follow. So I normally don't tag other people. I'm not very good at coming up with questions. But that is the March vlog for now. Thank you, Bella, for nominating me and giving me these great questions. I had a lot of fun. And I will probably do another vlog, maybe another one this month. I'm not sure. There's some other things I want to talk about, but I will see you then.